Great to have you, Bruce. You know, we've interviewed Tom Watson. We've talked about the Watson 9, the Watson-designed youth course at Mozingo Lake Recreation Park. But you know, that has to start from somewhere.
A source of my vision is that the opportunity needs to be there for lots of kids. And so that's what we saw. And, you know, I've thought about it before. There were some discussions that I've had with other members of the community about that in the past. But in 2011, I traveled to Great Britain for the British Open. It was held that year in Sandwich, England at Royal St. George's. Tom was there. Tom played, and I followed him for a number of holes. But prior to the tournament, we were able to take a little side trip up to Scotland, and we traveled to this course called North Berwick. I knew nothing about North Berwick prior to playing the course, and it's a very unusual course. It's a very old course, been there since the 1830s. But the most impactful thing that I saw while I was there was the youth course, and my caddy pointed it out to me as we were walking along, and he said, "You see those kids that are playing over there?" And I'm like, "Sure." And he said, "Well, that's our youth course." And he said, it's as well cared for as this course is. And the reason is, it's the future. It's the future of our game, of those kids. And then he said, "Before you leave, take a look at the sign." And I think we've talked about that sign that was at the entrance to the youth course that said, "No adults allowed unless under the supervision of a child," which, you know, I think it's hilarious and it's great. But I really think it talks about how our kids lead us.
As you look back, how did you get your vision to become a reality?
Well, I think that group had a single vision, and we were united from the very beginning. There wasn't a lot of, there were no arguments about the things that we were trying to do. I think everyone was on the same page. And I think it was also vital to the project that we had such positive attitude with not only those members in that group, but then as we shared the vision with others, I don't remember hearing negative things about it. And then I think we're really fortunate that we're in a community that has really good, supportive administration at city government and the city council, that Mozingo advisory group. Everyone was supportive of the idea. And that made it easy to fundraise, John.
So describe a little bit about Tom Watson's first visit to Maryville, and you meet him, and what happens during that first visit?
It was in the summer then of 2013 when Tom was here. And he wanted to hear from us. He wanted to hear from our group about what is it you want. I think that was important to him. He wanted to know we were wanting things for the right reason. Because at that point, they'd given us a routing, but we hadn't moved on to what it was going to involve their group in the architectural plans. How detailed was it going to be? And so, but Tom, that morning that he met with us, the first thing he asked was, "I'm going to sit here and I just want to hear you guys talk. I don't want to talk. I want to hear you guys talk about what it is that you have this vision of." And so we just shared some of the things that I just shared with you, John. And so I think, you know, as we move forward from that, it was all positive from Tom.
I think about Mozingo, and what a prolific jewel we have here, Mozingo Lake Recreation Park. But talk about the Sechrist 18, the Watson 9. I mean, that's beautiful. So talk about the combination of those courses and what they mean to this city, the community, the region, the state, the nation.
Yeah, it's an incredible place. This is a terrific place to play golf. It's a great place to learn to play golf. It's going to be an even better place to learn to play golf with the Watson 9.
What can our listeners do to find out more information, provide support, get a hold of people to say, "Hey, I want to be involved"?
Well, there's a lot of ways to be involved moving forward, and that's the beauty of the project. It never really ends, and what that support is going to be, because Kyle and his group are getting to ramp up the junior program, and I think the sky is the limit on the number of youth that are going to be participating, not just in Maryville,
Right.
but in all of Northwest Missouri, in all the surrounding counties, Worth, Chantry, Atchison, Andrew, even into to Iowa, to Taylor and Page counties. We expect to be able to service those kids, maybe even as far south as Buchanan County.
But this is a game changer. I've been saying that a lot. There's a lot of game changers going on in our community. And it is transformation. It is positive. And you brought that up early on. It's about that energy, being positive about something. So we thank you very much. We thank you for your time right here on All Things Northwest. Thanks, Dr. Bruce Twaddle.
Thanks, John. I enjoyed it.